All right, let's try this live again and let's hope people show up this time. All right, well, if nobody shows up, we're still just gonna go ahead and do this update and just kind of let it be. So, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. And I wanted to come on here to just say hello. How are you guys? I really wanted to come on here and do a live check-in to kind of see how your month has been going. So now we are a full 2 weeks into August, and I was just wondering how you guys. We did do a challenge, and it wasn't like a specific challenge. It was more of a challenge to challenge yourself. I wanted you guys to find 3 things that work for you that you can improve on. So for myself, I went ahead and did, I wanted to make sure I was, documenting, charting my macros and everything 5 days a week. And I wanted to make sure I worked out at least 4 days a week, and I wanted to limit myself 2 cups of coffee. So, I mean, it may not seem extreme to a lot of people, but for myself, that was a big step. So I have been doing really well with the coffee. I'm almost down to half a cup of coffee a day, which is really remarkable for me because I was upwards of like 4 or 5 cups, huh? I was drinking a lot of coffee. And then the macros Monday through Friday have been okay. Not my best work. I can improve on it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I start off strong in the morning, and then by the night, I stop tracking everything. So that's kind of annoying. I need to better myself on that. And as far as working out, I've been doing pretty well. Still doing my spin bike. Absolutely love my spin bike. I have been notifying you guys because I check periodically on Walmart to see the bikes in stock, and I go ahead and kind of alert you guys on the community tab and let you guys know when the bike is in stock. So it is in stock. I will link it every time I get a chance. If you guys are still trying to get your hands on it, I still absolutely love it. I think it's awesome quality. It's very sturdy. It's not super bulky. I do recommend getting a seat cover. A lot of people recommended it, and I was like, no, the seat feels fine, until it didn't. And then until your girly parts are extremely sore, like you wouldn't believe. So get a seat cover, and then just put that on. I've been doing the Peloton app for spinning, which I've been loving. I've been thinking, I don't know where any of you guys are at. There's absolutely 0 people.
It's not showing.
I don't know why it's not showing. Am I doing something wrong?
It might be because it's not.
Maybe we'll share it. Let's see. Create post. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're going to let everybody know. Let's see. I don't know where anybody is. So hopefully this can...
It's not showing it.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing I'm live. This feels like Smarty already had a party and nobody came. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so I still recommend the bike. Love it. I've been doing the Peloton app. I did cancel, Benny, yeah. I did cancel my ECHELON app because I didn't like their workouts. I didn't think they were great, and I thought they were pretty pricey. So I am doing the Peloton for 13 bucks a month. I have been trying out some of the spin bike workouts they do offer on YouTube for free. They're okay. They're not the worst. So if you guys didn't want to even spend the money on Peloton, YouTube does have a great amount of they do have a great amount of workouts available to you guys. So if you guys just wanted to make the big purchase on the bike and then skip, I do recommend trying the trial though. If you do, can you just let me know, please? If you did want to do the trial of for Peloton, it's like free for 30 days. So and then after that's 12 bucks. But yeah, so that's doing really good. I have been monitoring my ketones again. You guys do know I use the Keto Mojo. I got a new one in the mail, so it's working out really nicely. I've been staying, so I've been waking up. I started including them in my videos as well. Hopefully this is not like too cleavagey. I've been starting including them in my what I eat like videos. So I've been waking up around a 0.5, which is great, meaning that and that's after my morning coffee usually. So I'm maintaining ketosis, and then I'll check again at night. So at night I'm always above a 0.5. Some days I'm a little bit higher, some days I'm a little bit lower. I never go below a 0.5. Some days I'm like a 1 point something. Some days I'm a 0.9. It just varies each day. But nonetheless, I am maintaining ketosis. I also want to chat on really quickly last week's video. So I mentioned that do calories matter on keto? And most of you guys were like, yeah, obviously, yes, we get it. We have to watch, calories in, calories out. And then I had seen some like other people suggesting that you didn't need to follow them. I am just letting you guys know what I think. If you feel any type of other way, you can go ahead and do whatever it is. If you feel like you're doing keto, you're doing really well, you're watching your net carbs, but you're still not losing weight, that's when I suggest watching your calories. Because if you're not moving, and it's not everybody deserves a 1,200 calorie diet. That's not realistic. That's not true because each body is uniquely made. I'm just saying that you have to figure out what you need, what your body basically needs. I think it's called like TDE, what your body basically needs to just survive. You need a certain amount of calories for that, and then you go from there, okay? This is in no way, shape, or form me saying that I'm like a nutritionist or an MD or anything like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, I feel like it's a very controversial subject, and I feel like people, like they say, like to stir the pot. And I seen you stir in the pot. I watched it, but, you know, your opinions are your own, mine are my own. And again, if this is something that you feel like you're struggling with, hey Lee, can you take Benny out? Sorry guys. The kids are away for the day, and usually they'll take the dog out for me, but they're not here, and obviously I'm talking to you guys. So if it doesn't, all I suggested for counting the calories was if you feel that you were doing everything right, why aren't you losing? Maybe go back to the drawing board and reconfigure those numbers. So that's why I suggested it. I wanted to talk about that. And then I also want to talk about somebody, I had got a message too, people were like, is this really good for long term? Absolutely. Absolutely. Keto is a long-term lifestyle, okay? You can do this every day for the rest of your life. I don't feel that there's a reason why you should have to stop. And I know a lot of people say, oh, okay, well, what happens when I don't want to lose any more weight? And I understand that because there's going to come a point, believe it or not, in your life where you are no longer trying to lose weight, where you've reached your goal. Sounds crazy, I know, but it will happen. Keto is much more, a benefit of doing keto is weight loss, absolutely. But keto has so many other benefits to it. You know, there is anti-inflammation, it helps with diabetes, it helps with blood pressure, it helps with depression. It helps, you know, it's recommended to a lot of people who are going through keto. A lot of oncologists recommend it because there has been scientific proof that the sugars feed the cancer, and by eliminating that group has helped, you know, benefit them. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is just stuff I've read. I've worked with doctors who subscribe or who prescribe it, who suggest it. And yeah, they also say that carbs and sugars help trigger a lot of depression, and that helps as well. There's, like I said, there's a lot of things. You can do so much research. There is articles on it from here and wide. So a benefit is weight loss, but there's so much more. Okay, and if you've been keto for a long time, and if you go off the deep end and you start eating the carbs and you're like, what the hell, I feel terrible, then you know that carbs generally make you feel like shit. I mean, honestly. I'm not saying that like it's not like you know, and it's not that you always are going to have to maintain 20 net carbs, or you're going to have to watch your total carbs forever. You know, some people are able to do keto, such as my husband, such as my daughter, and they do anywhere from 20 to 40, sometimes 50 net carbs a day. They're very successful at it. They're doing really well. Each person, keto is different, and I keep repeating that because it needs to be said, because I feel like there's so many people who think that their way is the right way. And I feel like if you can take anything out of 2020 is to realize that there's more than one way to do anything in life and be successful. Period. So, wanted to talk about that. I want to see what else I wanted to talk about. I think about these things. Usually this is where we kind of bump off each other. I would love to hear how you guys are doing. I can't believe nobody's still on here. I don't know why YouTube's playing me, but you know, I don't know. I would love to hear how you guys are doing. I know that it's easy to start off strong and being like, yes, I'm doing this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to, you know, make sure that I am, you know, cutting out my dessert at the end. And it's not just for keto. It's for anything, you know. If it's, hey, you know what? I'm not going to let people walk all over me this month. How are you doing? I want you to challenge yourself. I mean, weight loss is great and weight loss challenges are great, but you have to challenge yourself as a whole to be the best you can be. And I hope that whenever you guys come here and you see these videos and we're talking, you guys know that no matter what way of eating you're on or whatever weight loss journey you're on, I encourage you to be the best you can be. I want you to be successful in all aspects of your life. I want you to be motivated to go out there and kick ass every day, to leave your imprint on the world so they know that you were there, you came, you saw, you conquered, and now you're gonna go ahead and do the damn thing again tomorrow. So again, that's why I want to know how you guys are doing, so let me know down below. How's everything? How's the month? As far as eating goes, like I said, we've been doing really good. I do have a couple full days of eating. I honestly think this week we're going to have 3 full days of eating, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So be on the lookout for that. I do have I'm trying out that Southern Keto cookbook again today. We're going to do one of the recipes out of there. You guys seen I did the deep fried pickles the other day and it did not work out. I had a lot of great suggestions from you guys, like free to freeze them and stuff, or maybe use other stuff. Maybe again, I don't know. It was a lot of work for very little reward. But we're going to try another meal today. So it'll be like kind of a comfort food, like kind of like a savory comfort food edition dinner. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. And then we're going to do, I don't know what we're going to do. I think we're going to do those boneless beef or those boned-in beef ribs that Leo got. We might do those one day this week. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming up. So we're also going to try, I'm going to show you guys how to do that hibiscus tea. And we're also going to do the chayote. If you guys seen the little Mexican summer squash, I showed them in the recent haul. And, not summer squash, it's a Mexican squash. And I'm going to show you how to make like the filling of an apple pie. So good. Delicious. So we're not going to have like a crust or anything. It's just going to be basically, you know, if you were to take off the crust of an apple pie, like the apples with the cinnamon and all the goop, that's what we're going to make. And it's going to be keto. It's going to be fire. It's a family favorite. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I need to get better at making sure that not only I start off the day strong, but I finish it strong. I am continuously monitoring my ketones. I am limiting that coffee, which I'm doing really well at, and I got to make sure that I stick with my 4 days a week minimum. I think I'm not going to set 4 days as a limit anymore. I think when I start off next month, I'm going to cut down to 3, just because with the kids going back to school and, you know, we're doing the homeschooling, it's going to be a lot for me. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to say consistently that I can do all 4 of those days. And here's Benny with a squeaky toy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Leave your comments down below. I'm sorry if this didn't work out. We're gonna do it again at the end of the month, and I'll be in touch so we can probably plan this better. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. See y'all in the next one.